Well, hello, it's Mark Lanier with your video thought for the day. Well, this week I'm focusing a little bit on prayers for the new year. And I got an email from a marvelous, marvelous lady who's really had a tough go of it within her family. Been some pretty strong struggles at home and a battle waging, if you will. And I was thinking about it as I was trying to pray for them and what they're going through. And I was thinking about the power of prayer. Sometimes the difficult times in life drive us to prayer. I'll be candid. There are some times in my life where I've probably prayed a lot more because of the difficulties I was facing than I would have been otherwise. When the sailing is smooth, it's like that old story of the airplane pilot who's flying the plane. And he's trying to land it, and it's clouds everywhere, and rain and snow and sleet and lightning, and he's really having a tough time with the airplane, and he doesn't see the runway yet, and he prays, God, please help me land this airplane, and praying fervently, and then breaks below the clouds and the weather's gone and the runway's there, and kind of looks up at God and says, okay, thanks, I got it from here. We tend to pray more in the midst of struggles, but sometimes we don't know as much how to pray. And Paul talks about God's Spirit intervening for us in prayer, but Scripture also gives us prayers for times in our life. One of my favorite it comes from Psalm 19. And in Psalm 19, the psalmist prays as follows. He says, keep back your servant from willful sins. Let them not have dominion over me. I want to be upright, the psalmist says. I want to be blameless and innocent of great transgression. And then he's got this wonderful prayer. Let the words of my mouth and what I'm thinking, the meditation of my heart, but that's also in Hebrew, lev, heart is mind, what I'm thinking, be acceptable in your sight. O Lord, my rock and my redeemer. So I was talking to a buddy of mine yesterday, and he said, last year, my New Year's resolution was to try and ask the question before I did something, how would God see this? He said, this year, I've got that in my life, but now I'm asking myself the next level. How would my mom see this? Now, his mom's been dead for over a decade, but his mom was a godly woman. And he's in there saying, how would Agnes see this? We want the words of our mouth, we want the meditation of our sight to be of our mind to be acceptable in the sight of God, who is our rock, who is our redeemer. So as you hit life's struggles, or as you know of others who are really struggling in life, maybe Psalm 19 verses 13 and 14 are a good prayer for them. Lord, keep them from willful sins. Don't let sin have dominion over them. Not their own. Don't let other people's sin have dominion over them. Help them to walk in uprightness and blamelessness. Lord, let the words of their mouth and the meditation of their heart be acceptable in your sight. Be their rock. Be their redeemer. That's a transforming prayer for 2024 or any other year. And this, by the way, is your video thought for the day.